Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
What it do?
Hey,
You know it.
what's that, fam?
Order filled.
Got that vibe right quick.
Hey, let's go. You in it?
I already got out.
Yeah, I got in. I was like, oh shit, that's a 61.8. Fuck it, I'm gonna take it. I
got
took
it.
it right at the 61.8 breakout, and
Fire.
it hit.
Fire.
Mhm.
I got in on the third candle, 1 minute time frame.
Bro, I think I'm start playing with the demo on the side,
Uh-huh.
just to practice what's it called? Trailing, manually trading.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, if you utilize that support and resistance shit,
Mm-hmm.
you more or less know where to trail, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like if you look back at what's going on, like if you or if you use the Fibonacci from high to low,
Yeah, that too.
you'll know the 50, yeah. You'll know where like it'll stop and kind of like pull back a little bit, so you know where kind of like to keep your stop loss at.
Well, like this one, we know that they might come down to yesterday's close, maybe tap into liquidity. So if we were trailing this one, we can probably set it like right here. Boom. Just let it do its thing. And then
Hell yeah, I was bearish today. I seen that. I was like, man, we got a nice structure. We've been following for the past 3 days. This shit don't look like it's gonna go up. It's just up. It's gonna come back down. And yeah, that's what it did. It went straight back down. It disrespected the
we, I don't know if they're trying to clear that before we make any new highs, but you see that liquidity
where?
right here at
Oh yeah, that area,
yeah, yesterday's low. See, like right here, now we could have moved it. Boom.
I for sure was aiming below the New York low. I was like, yeah, it's gonna fall. So I wasn't on the computer when that happened. I was making breakfast, and then when I came back, it was already dropped. I had already cleared out the low, New York low, or that previous low that they had recently made, and it was about to start pulling back. So I was like, all right, I'm already done. Let me just see what's up if it's gonna reverse, and it kind of did.
Look, it touched at 38. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, I was showing this to Mike yesterday. You on your computer?
Right now, yeah.
Do you give me a second? I had to clear out my throat. Anyhow, do you got a Hanko's trading account?
No, I don't. I used to.
Make you a burner account right now. Can you make you a quick account? Just a burner account. It don't have to be like nothing serious, anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want you to see it for yourself first, and I want to get your input on it.
You see what for myself.
You'll see. Well, let me know when you have that account ready. Oh, bro, that's a good buy.
Mm-hmm. No, the thing is that this guy's gonna call. They're gonna call me. That's what they did last time.
Oh, them dudes from the place.
From Hanko Trading.
Oh, they said they was gonna call you.
No,
Yeah.
they call you, bro.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
never
they
called
do.
me.
Yeah,
Huh.
they call you. They'll hit you up on the line and say, hey, we were from Hanko Trade.
Yeah.
What made you want to get a demo account with our plan? What platform? Are you looking to get a real account later? If you put this much amount, we'll match you.
Oh, yeah. They're trying
Oh
to.
shit!
Thing.
Oh
So
shit! Fuck.
is it like hard to make an account right now?
Nah, I actually had one already. I didn't know I had one. I logged in already.
Okay.
I'm in it.
Okay, bet. All right. So check this out. It says your your name, dashboard,
Thank you, baby.
profile, and it says copy trading. Click on
Yeah.
that copy trading real quick.
Uh-huh.
All right. So all those people, bro, they're real traders in the
Right.
Hanko Trade platform, and it tells you their win rate, and then you can click on it, and then it'll tell you risk 1, risk 2, risk 3. They have levels of risk. So like, let's say you can click on their profile. So click on any
Order
of
filled.
those profiles. Let me know in which one you click, so I can click on the same one.
See what shit. I'll go with the first one that has $132,000 profit.
Okay, bet. So I click on it.
76.3. It has a risk 1.
All right. So if you see on there, it says, I am a fire GC signal and automatic grid strategy that focus on using conservative risk to maintain low drawdown. To copy my signal, it is recommended to have a $2,000 with a 50% pro data setting to ensure all positions are copied, including the smallest ones, even with the micro lot of 0.01. Using different pro data setting, having an account less than 2,000 may result in higher risk. Your account will be leveraged should be 1 in 100 to optimize profit potential. I trade selectively, so positions are not open during periods of low market volatility. Explore other signals, fire makes fire, CW, blah 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 blah. So he gives you like a little insight on what type of trading that he does. And then if you see right there, he started on 21, and you can see his record. So it's currently like on the overall. Then you can hit the 1 year, and you can see his progress. You can see dude has some crazy dips in his journey. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah,
then
he has
you
some
can
downfalls for sure.
you can see like 6 months, you
Yeah.
know, boom. You can see 3 months.
Yeah, so let's get to the point. What about this? What about it?
So the whole thing, the point is, I want your opinion. That's just basically what it draws down to. Like, what do you think of this?
About the copy trading?
Well,
Order
he
Like
started.
submitted.
they have this available for you to like buy trades from them?
No. It's not like you're following signals or anything like that. You like, let's say you deposit your money and hit copy, and then any trade that they take, your account is gonna take.
Automatically.
Exactly. Yep. It don't matter when they take it, whenever they take it, if you're on or you're off, whatever. And it's almost like a investment account, kind of like a growth account, but you're basically putting your eggs on these people's track record.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
right. I mean, if you have, all right, I'll say this. I'm gonna say this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the capital to waste and doesn't matter what win rate they have, bro. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Because they could have a 80, 90% win rate but you could be getting in at the time that they don't trade correctly, because everybody has a
Order
downfall,
filled.
Yup.
right?
And like I said, they have a lot of like where they had like dips, and you can tell they're like on tilt or whatever they was doing, but you can see their dips, you know. So like you
Yeah,
said, you could just get on that point and then oh fuck, my account's like at $200 now or some shit, you know.
yeah. Like if you have the capital to risk and you don't use that money, you're not gonna use that money. You're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna depend on that money for anything. You're
Right.
like, hey, I don't gotta use this money for nothing. This is just free money
Mm-hmm.
that I'm willing to put on the market because I'm about to gamble. The reason I'm saying gamble is because you're depending on another person to trade for you.
Yeah.
You're just gonna copy his trades. It automatically, whether their win rate is 76 or 80 or 90, it's still a
Yeah.
50-50.
And, and, and,
Um,
and even we know that that's not accurate because that shit is so it's constantly changing, you know.
exactly.
Yup.
So, all right. So, yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, why not? If you can risk the capital,
Yeah.
and he's telling you how much you should put in there, and what lot size you should have, and you're risking one, and whatever profit he's winning. I don't know if he's taking like micro trades, like he's like they're not really big trades, but they're a bunch at once. Um, I mean, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I would do it if I had the capital to
Yeah.
waste. Just say like
Yeah.
an
It's
output,
it's kind of tight. I just want to hear your opinion on it. You feel me? That's
if
that's it.
yeah. Now, if I don't have the capital to waste,
Mhm.
I
Right.
wouldn't at all. Just
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Of course. Yep.
I don't want to.
I,
I don't
I,
want.
I just I just thought it was kind of cool, bro. I'm like, oh shit,
It
that's
is
that's kind of
cool.
tight. You
Hell
know what I mean?
yeah, bro. It is a nice feature. I can't even like deny it. That it's a nice feature that they have. And if I would look, I'm gonna tell you like this, sir.
Mm-hmm.
If you were asking me this about 3-4 years ago or 3 years ago, I would have told you yes automatically. I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm about to put some money in there and see what's up because I
Right.
was naive.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I didn't understand correctly. You know. Now look, if you look at Cosmos Marlowe, this motherfucker has negative 294 with 89 profit overall profit, and he has
Yeah.
a 93.1 win rate. Look at that.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's in like it's like his win rate is good, and right now he's negative.
Yeah.
It just depends. I'm not saying he's not a good trader, but he's risking a lot. He's
Yeah.
risking five, and
Yeah. Do check
maybe
that.
maybe it's not a lot, but at the end of the day, he's on a losing streak right now. And if that
He's
was
at
one of
last
us,
threat. Yeah.
we would have been like,
Order
hell
filled.
no. Like, fuck that. This motherfucker losing. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It all depends, bro. Like right now, I know better. Right now,
Yeah.
what I feel like,
And like you said, now we have a different mindset because we know the skill
yeah,
within our own. We know what it is, you know?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So right now, and at this point, I would just say sharpen your skills, bro. That's the best thing you could do, bro. I know that you said that your goal one day is like to just have something traded for you, automatically making the money for you, like
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not like that. I don't think I want to do that.
like it's nice, but I don't even think Lou depends on his algorithms like that.
No, I don't
I
want to.
feel like
I don't. I don't want. That's not my goal. I don't. I don't want to do that. My
oh,
my
okay, good.
my goal is to. So
I
my goal
heard.
is to within the next So I'll be trading a little bit of live capital on the side,
Yeah,
and just the amount that I can maintain. Just I'm not gonna toss like electric bill or some crazy shit like that. I'm gonna do what I can do. Um, and then at the same time, I'll be grinding on evals. My goal is to be trading on both sides. Trading live and trading evals, and I want to have a big portfolio of everything. Be diversified. Have live accounts on Apex, Bonus. Try to keep it as open as I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my goal. But
Okay,
my,
okay. Because I remember, like a little time in the past, I think when Lou was telling us about the algo, you were like, hell yeah, I'll have, get a few algos and then have them trade. So I thought that maybe you went to like automate your trading. And that's
well,
cool. Shit, I'm
I
all
do,
for it, but I want to depend on them.
yeah, I do want to learn it. It'd be nice. I do want to learn it. To make easier, like you just do it for evals or whatever, or like one day. Uh, like I want to learn, but it don't mean I want to make it my goal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like the conversation we had last night. You know how we said that we want to dabble into different little things.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, bro. There's so many things I want to do. Like so many things.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Um, well, shit. I mean, like I said, it's a good feature. I know at this point in time, I would probably like think about it. You know what? I would like before dabbling into the copy trading.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably sharpen my skills, make sure that I can hold up my
Oh,
own
for
account,
sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't think about like throwing money,
and and
but
then
I just thought it was like a cool thing how like it shows their performance, and I
yeah,
just want to show you and get your insights on it.
yeah, not for sure. Yeah, I would do that. Me personally, I would like just make sure I can hold up my own account, and then
Yeah.
take out some profits and then put them in an account, like like a dummy account or something,
Mhm.
and then just let it ride, see what happens. Why not? Let it just see.
Wow, we've been grinding this year. You realize how hard we've been working?
Yeah, bro. I'm in the yes, I'm in the 50-50, bro. Cause
Mm-hmm.
on the cool, I feel like like I I don't know how to say it. I'm a very impatient person, bro.
Right.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you. My wife knows that like let's say this, sir. Let's just say this, bro. I wake up one day and I'm not feeling good, and we have money, and I just feel like it, and I say, babe, let's go buy a PS5, and then she'll ask me like, what do you want a PS5 for, like you have a computer or something. She don't tell me no, but she'll be like, yeah, let's go get it, and
Yeah.
it's like let's say I just woke up, sir. I just woke up 6 in the morning. I'll be in Walmart getting a PS5. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of very impatient I am, and I mean, like we said, we've been working hard, and I've been working on trying to be patient with the market, like really, really. So I feel like, yeah, hell yeah, this year's been a hell of a year because like impatience is like the ADHD shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the ADHD, yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's like, man, and you really gotta hold yourself back. But I sit there and I think about it. I'm like, man, I'm actually a fucking fish in the sea, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
that sharp. I'm not that sharp. Like you and Lou probably are sharks, bro, because you guys been in the market live longer than me. I just started like the live trading. I used to fuck with little fucking demo accounts, and I've never really. I'm not gonna say never, but I really haven't traded live for real, for real. Like I put a couple, like maybe I went like $200 in an account before, but I never. It wasn't even a serious thing to me because I wasn't trading them. The money would just sit there. It would just be there for
Yeah.
months and months, and I was never really trading. I was like more like learning and educating myself. This is back when we had MT5 and MT4.
Mm-hmm.
And the money would just sit there. I'll just let it sit. Who I used to have an Osprey account, an Osprey FX.
Yeah.
I had an Osprey FX account, and I'll put money in there and we drive back out. Put it in there and we drive back out because one day I felt like trading, and one day I felt like I wasn't gonna do it. I would lose a couple of trades, and I was like, "Fuck this shit." You know what I'm saying?
That boy Martin.
That boy Lou, what it do, baby? What it do? Nah, but realistically, yeah, bro, I'm still a fucking fish. So I feel for
Order
like the
submitted.
knowledge that I do have right now, I'm I pat myself in the back about it, but I'm still a little impatient, because I wish no cap, man. I wish I was in your position, and then I think about it, I'm like, wish I was in Lou's position, and
Hmm.
I'm like, hell yeah, like, and then that's why I'll be like, I'll ask y'all randomly, like, hey, like, oh, you got the your PAs, right? Like you got your real accounts, and Lou's getting paid for shows. So I'll be like, hell yeah, it motivates. I
Hell
feel
yeah,
good
hell
when I
yeah.
hear it. I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, how much you got out? You got about 2K. Hell yeah, and then that reminds me again, it is possible.
And
Everything is
guys,
possible. As long as you put the effort, bro. As long as you put the commitment and the effort, it's all gonna get there. But at the end of the day, trading is a process. The
mhm.
progress it's a process of learning this shit, like
Big
completely, like,
process.
and then you never fully ever actually learn everything. Like it's always
You
a
never
new
stop
thing you
learning.
learn every day. So hell yeah, I'll be like, man. So that's kind of where I'm at like what I mean by 50-50, because I do
Mhm.
feel proud of myself for in the position that I am right now, because I am like way further than I used to be back in the day, or back a
Mhm.
couple of months, maybe a year or whatever. And but I do sometimes wonder, I'm like, damn, if I was getting lose payouts, I'd be like, what would I be doing right now, or shit like that. And I'm like, hey, yeah. So that's why
That
I,
boy
I'm
Martin.
on that 50
Uh,
50 like.
for sure. I think
A
as
a that boy
Oh,
Surge.
oh,
hey, I think as long as we see that goal, and as long as we see that goal,
Order
bro, the
submitted.
path just becomes pretty clear. You see what I'm saying? Like we
yeah.
see that goal, and we have that tunnel vision, and nothing to the left or right matters, and we make that our goal, and we keep walking the same day in that line, bro. It's a lot closer than what we think. You feel me?
Bruh, all
Hell
we
yeah.
gotta do is base hits, bro. Like
The only thing I don't
base
want,
hits.
yeah. Say it. I'm sorry.
Now I was saying all we gotta do is base hits. Like, yo, y'all see this golden ratio
Hell yeah.
Hey,
in the high?
take a
The,
spin of
the
the
high
golden ratio. Let's go.
Yo,
golden ratio
the
bust.
beast, bro.
Sheesh.
Not um the only thing I want to make sure in my daily I'll call it my daily mission, right? And my daily mission with this trading thing is that I don't fall
Order
into a
submitted.
cycle. I don't want to bust no name. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bust no name, and I'm not trying to like talk down or anything. I'm just saying I don't want to repeat myself, like making the same mistakes. The same fucking mistakes, because it'll come to a point where you think you're progressing, and you're really not. You're just taking a step back and going back again to the same step, and then
Yeah.
taking a step back and then going back to the same step. Why? Because you keep making the
Order
same
filled.
mistakes. You keep
Order
making the same.
filled.
It's not
Right.
changing, and
Great
that's the
facts,
only thing
bro.
that I'm trying to keep myself on a daily basis. I know as long as I see, because it's not like I told you guys, like I try not to see about the wins no more. When I heard those words from the other dude, that I guess he had like a motivational moment or whatever, I was like, hell yeah! I'm like, man, this is real. Like, it's not even about the wins. It's just about perfect. Not I won't say perfecting, but improving your craft at all
Yeah.
times.
No, I would
You
say you're right.
know,
Perfecting the craft. And
you know
perfecting the craft comes with the losses too.
Order filled.
exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
But as long as we're not tripping over the same rock every time, that then hell yeah, we're progressing. Because at the end of the
Hell
day,
yeah.
I mean, when you really start looking at the market, let's say we're not using the Fibonacci's or the ratios or none of that, and we're just looking at the candle patterns, right, or the candle action. You realize that a lot of the times at a specific time, the market moves really the same as he did yesterday.
They
You
do the
know,
same
it do
shit,
this,
bro.
yeah, and
The
it's just it
same shit.
doesn't always look the same, but it's like very similar, and that's when you realize you're like, damn, like I've seen this shit so many times. I know what's gonna happen next, and
Right.
and you're like, hell yeah, I know I could probably find an entry here and get in, and whatever. So that's really what I'm trying to perfect, or improve it. Looking at the, because most of the time I like having a clear chart. I don't like putting too much. If I do use a tool, it's probably like the Fibonacci, um, for my golden ratio, which is your 618 and mine's my 705 or 79. Um, and then that's what I try to go for. But other than that, I just like want to learn the candle, what the candle is, because I recently started just like going on the 1 minute and reading one by one by one by one. So as each candle is forming, I'm looking at what it's actually doing. Like right now, I know we have different platforms, and some of them might not look, they might not be like at the same candle, but the candle that I'm looking right now just liquidated the candle before from the bottom, you know, and it's coming because I'm wicking it. I'm seeing it by the wicks. The wick from this one is bigger than from the last one, and now we have a green candle going up, which is liquidating the top from the previous candle. So I started to read those candles like, oh, all right, and it kind of gives you an idea of where we're probably gonna hit next, or what it's probably gonna do. All right, so it took whatever wick from the top, it's probably gonna hit lower, or it took the wick from the bottom, it's probably gonna keep going up. Just kind of read each candle, because now I understand what they mean by each candle tells a story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a world of its own.
Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, yeah. I do pat myself in the back for sure. It's been a good year as far as learning for me, because I still don't feel like proud as far as getting a funded account.
Right.
I'm like, I'm trying to speed the process. When I get a funded account, I know for sure I'm trying to speed the process.
Yeah.
Even though I know I can make some wins, you know, I could, I've had like on my challenges, I've had like weeks, like a week or 2 weeks of green, steady. But I've seen someone say like, if you don't have 30 days of steady green, don't tell me that you know how to trade. So I'm like, man, is that a real thing? Or I mean, I know it's possible, like somebody have like
Order
32 days
submitted.
of green, but is that like, or at least 30 trades consecutively green without having a red one?
Yeah.
Now I feel like then that's when you have.
Even at that, bro, like, we're gonna have losing streaks regardless. We have a weekly losing streak. We can have a 2 week losing streak. We can even have
Yeah,
a monthly.
yeah,
But
yeah.
what can we do? What can we do to minimize that bleed out from those losing streaks? You know,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing to make different so we won't so that that cut doesn't make us bleed out. Okay, cool. If I take 2 trades and I start losing at, okay, from now on I'm only taking one trade till I get things back in pace, or oh, I'm risking half this, or how are we going about risk, or what can we do to improve ourselves? Oh, okay, cool. This one was a winner. Can I double this day and then end up big green for today, and then boom, you end up big green. Tomorrow you're taking another loss, but even that big green day, offset that loss from the next day. Just little things that we can do within ourselves, because we all different. But based on that, we can figure ways to work the system.
Yeah.
And I'm working on that as well, fam. I'm working on that as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely trying to improve all the time. For sure, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at, Lou?
That boy Lou.
Where that boy Lou at?
Lou.
Where that boy Lou to the Lou?
Yeah, fam. Well, I was doing.
Hold on 1 second. I got y'all.
My dog.
I was, bro. I was doing the math. From when I started not when I started prop firms, but when I started futures prop firms, which was I
Yeah.
think it was a year ago or 2 years ago. But this year has been a good year. Last year, I wouldn't say it was that bad of a year, but I did the math. Okay, cool. I spent this much the whole year on evals and paid accounts and whatever, and I was looking at the gap, bro, and the gap like exponentially like close from where the money that I spent this year, bro. It's insane, bro. It's insane. It's like a little, like a little piece of, like a little pebble compared
Yeah.
to a sea of rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, I'm seeing the progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You definitely, you look at you're like, damn, I improved a lot, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. That made me so happy, like so happy. I'm like, yo, oh.
yeah,
Even
you
though
look at,
I had a rocky month or a few months, but
yeah.
it's all good because I compared that. And
Yo.
hey,
What
Yeah,
it do?
Go ahead. I was gonna say something after finish what you were saying, sir. I didn't want to cut you off. Yes, sir.
that was it, fam. I said it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. Now it was on what Martin was saying earlier, bro. Yeah, bro. The market for me, man. Like as I've seen over these past couple of years, especially with what my mentor been seeing, like bro, look at that trade, that golden ratio, bro. like just check this out.
that was cool.
I probably said it, a couple times, and people, I don't know if people even tried to take the trade or whatever, or whatever the case is, right? But I feel like now, because before it was like, okay, golden ratio, it wasn't really shown on the screen. People didn't really understand. All right, now it's on the screen, right? And again, this is just one type of trading style. There are so many profitable and successful trading styles. Like you just gotta do the right one and just do it correctly with the risk and all that. We know that already. We know that. And another thing you were saying too, bro, the market's the same shit, bro. Like really, the way this is how it goes. The market doesn't move the same, but it often rhymes. That's the quote of the day. The market doesn't move the same, but it often rhymes. And bro, I'm telling you, the market be dropping crazy ass. The market got the greatest hits, bro, because they got these songs, these rhymes that the market be dropping. Man, they be bangers. Like it's always like, how many times have we talked about this? The market goes and makes a low. They go and make a crazy high. They do a 61.8% retracement. We've seen that time and time again. Like it's been said so many times. 1-to-1 risk to reward. That's a target right there. Enter a golden ratio. Stop at the 1 fib. Target at 1 ratio, 1-to-1 away. Target filled. Did it yesterday. Did it today. And I mean, again, the market is simply just data. That's how I see it. The market is simply data. Now, however you interpret the data or however the data looks is how it's going to look to you. It can be fair value gaps where the market might have made a displacement and now it has orders to fill. Maybe it could be a turtle soup trade at 10:30. It could be some macros looking at XYZ time frame. Market could sweep this area, whatever. However you trade is how you trade, and every way can be successful and profitable so long as you follow the strategy. At the end of the day, we are literally battling ourselves because we know what to do. Like how many times have we done some dumb shit, and then at the end of the day, after all the damage has been done, we was like, damn, I knew I should have XYZ and I should have. It's like, bro, we know it already, bro. We know this shit, man. So that's why I have a certain system the way I trade, and I'm like, hey, in order to remove as much emotion out of the whole situation as possible, let me get some automation in. Because if I can strictly define my entries and my exits and how I have a taking profit system, right? Like anybody can get into a trade, but a lot of times, a lot of people do not know. a lot of people do not have a proper taking profit system. Because people, how many times have you heard, yo, I was up 1,000 and it hit my stop loss? Bro, how are you up $1,000 and it goes to a loss? Like,
hell no, you just didn't get out early.
exactly. You didn't have a taking profit system. And that's the issue with a lot of people. Like, people can, oh, I'm gonna enter here, I'm gonna put my target at this spot, put my stop loss here. But it's like, bro, if you look at market structure, even if your target is way up here, bro, the market at a point where it's like maybe halfway to your target, the market's been rejecting that level all day, rejecting it. Why do you think the market's gonna now go to your target? The market don't care about your target. The market tells a story every day. It's an open book test. The market, how many times have, bro, I'm gonna say it again, how many times have we seen golden ratio?
Man,
like, bro, look at this shit, bro. Like, how clean is that, bro? That
every damn day.
God damn, like every fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Market literally made a low at overnight, made a high during London session, literally came down to golden ratio area because it's not an exact science, and now it's about to go make a new high. Bro, that's it. I mean, and then, hey, that could have been an area where there was a fair value gap and it just did a consequent encroachment, right?
Right.
Put a stop on it could have been a breaker block or whatever it is, bro. It just doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, it did its thing, right? It did its thing, and now all we got to do too is not be greedy. Once we get to a profit, or once we get to where we need to go, be done for the day. Like, a lot of people, they want to trade full time. They want to quit their 9 to 5 to go be in the markets 9 to 5. Oh, hell no. You're not doing that. No, bro. I'm not trading one 9 to 5 for a more stressful 9 to 5. Nah. That don't even make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the spiel, man. That's what it is. Yes, sir.
It is wild. Nah, and that, like you said, that drop that he did, like at open, it did go straight to a 15-minute fair value gap, bro. Like, it literally filled it and pushed back up. It went straight back up. And it's wild.
Exactly.
Man, you so right, bro.
Yeah, and a lot of the times the issue is, even myself sometimes, like, he would be trying to, like, I don't even be trying to compare myself to people online anymore, man. I used to do that years ago. Oh, this guy made 3,000 per account. Boom. Yeah, but he just blew, bro. They blew through 500 PAs. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, let me go get my little base hits. Little 200 a day times X amount of accounts. Do that. You chilling every time. That's it. That's it. Yes, sir.
Already.
Yes, sir.
That's facts. Hey, bro, that dude that we was in that match yesterday, he turned out to be an old school dude. He was 50.
Oh yeah, he was 50.
Hey,
little grown folk.
Yeah,
the little German guy, huh?
Yeah, remember on the game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he worked for a video. He was like a video or something.
Yeah, he did some shit with videos, bro, like putting up screens.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that was badass. He was putting he did I want to say like fucking like what, like mini theaters or something like that. Is that what he said?
Maybe.
I don't know, but he said something about big screens. That's what he did. I was like, hey, what's up, bro?
Because he said he had a lot of tech around his house.
We learned something. Well, I learned something new. He said, "Mo, because every German that I met in a video game, bro, they know good English, bro. They're not like perfect, but they're very fluent.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know it was like some mandatory shit that in school they gotta learn either French or English.
Yeah, I don't know about the French and English, but the German dude that we played with, he because before we met Marthy, me and my little brother, we met this German kid, and he's going to college in like Netherlands or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he told us the same thing, that they teach them while they're kids. They teach them German, English. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I love that. You meet some cool people in the games. I swear.
Hell yeah! When I played DayZ, bro, I came across a lot of people from Brazil. A lot of people from Brazil play that game.
Mm-hmm.
And people from Germany and like from the other side of the world, bro. Like, because I think that's where like the developers are from, like the UK or some shit like that. And
It's a good way to network as well.
I had a bunch of little Portuguese speaking Brazilians. I was like, bro, I don't understand you, bro, but I understand some because Portuguese is
In Spanish.
kind of like Spanish. It's not fully, but you can
No,
more,
yeah, I hear you.
you can more or less understand some of the shit they say. So I was like, oh, okay. Now
There's a foreign exchange student in our school, and then she would talk to me in Portuguese or whatever, and we could understand each other.
yeah, hell yeah. Some words not fully, but for sure I understand the feel.
Yeah,
The word.
you could get around out there. I think, like
Yeah.
like survival shit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where that boy Lou at?
That boy Lou.
That boy Lou rocking that
Yo.
blue.
Hey,
Yo, they over here
Puffin'
telling me
that
to do the
blue.
Hulk ride and shit. Yeah, all right.
Huh?
what up?
They want me to do the Hulk ride.
The whole.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, do it, yeah.
That shit. Hey, you know what? Nah, I don't encourage. You know what? I don't encourage none of that shit, Lou. Cause
Bro,
I done
that is
seen some shit, bro.
That is the best ride I ever rode in. The Hulk. Ooh.
I'm afraid of heights, bro. I don't fuck up with that. Whenever we go to like stuff like that, like Six Flags and shit like that, man, my wife be pissed because she's like, "Why we came out here for? So you don't get on the rides, man? I came here for the time. I came here for the good time, just to see y'all have fun. I don't get in them rides. Them fucking rides scary, bro. I don't
Facts.
Right, bro.
Dang, y'all suck. I'm sorry to say this.
Bro, she didn't made me like, not made me, but like convinced me to get in a few rides. Bro, I can't take it. Like the come down, like the going up is one thing, but the coming down, bro, it's like my stomach bro hardens, bro, and I can't breathe. I get all stiff. I'm like, oh shit, I can't take that come down. And I was like, fuck. I close my eyes, bro. I look down and close my eyes. I can't take that shit. One time we got it in Florida, bro. We got into one of those that you move. It's kind of like a swing, but
The
it
slingshot.
goes, no. It's a swing, right? It's a swing, but he moves around. Like as he's swinging, he's turning. He's turning. It's like a wheel, and it has horses. Like you get on it. It's like horses and little like characters, right? And you get on
Yeah.
it, and it has your little seatbelt. And me and my little nephew got on there, bro. His dad was like on one side, with his other with my other little nephews, and then I ended up with my nephew on one side too, and then my children on the other side and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we got in there. We were both shit in place, but we were both screaming. Me and my little nephew were like, "Fuck," because that shit went all the way up, and then as he was coming down, it was turning, bro. It was like taking you to one side. It's kind of like I want to say, look, if anything, it looked kind of like a mushroom, but upside down.
Yeah.
And then you sit on the little the platform, and then he's turning, bro. Like man, that shit fucked up. I felt like I was gonna hit a building or something. I'm like, hell no. My little nephew was crying. We were both screaming, ah.
Have you ever been on Six Flags on that shit that takes you way up high and then it drops? I forgot what it's called, but
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I think it's the Joker. I don't know if it's the Joker. Is that or Superman or something? I don't know. But it goes all the way up, and y'all sitting down, and it just all the way down.
I think it got like some Hawaiian name.
A Hawaiian name? Oh, I don't know which one, but
I think it's called
we.
like Kalula or something.
Oh, yeah, it might be. You know what
Kalula.
though? Somebody fell from one of those, bro.
Yeah, I seen that one kid that
Yeah,
died.
he literally fell from that shit, but he was a man. I don't know, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't get none. I ain't none of those.
Bro,
My kids, bro,
I'm
my
a
kids
junkie
are
for that adrenaline.
they like that kind of shit, and they're fearful, but they get on still. I'm like, how the fuck? I don't have that much courage not to get on them high rides.
Have you ever been on that what's it called? The slingshot?
No,
That's pretty fun. The slingshot.
no. I'm gonna tell you the only thing that I remember back in when I was young. I was
Hmm.
probably like 2 or 3, and I know for sure I remember just like a glimpse of it is getting on a roller coaster that turn. You know they turn like they're going right, and then they go in a straight way, and then they start swirling.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I remember, bro. Swirling and fucking shitting bricks, bro. And I don't know.
That's
I'm still alive.
that's how
That's
the Hulk is in Florida. The Hulk, it's like that.
but that boy Lou gonna figure it out right there when he get over there. He gonna
I think the Hulk ranks on one of the top roller coasters in the world. I think it's like hold on. Oh
the Hot Wheel,
where's that?
the Hot Wheel.
Oh, Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
All right. So here in Texas, or here in actually in the south part of Texas, there's a place called Kima, right? Joe, you should go there. We go there sometime. It's called the
Hmm.
Kima Boardwalk, and it's just like an area like a bunch of games and shit like that. And they got this one that's called a Hot Wheel, or it looks like a Hot Wheel, bro. It's like that when you were younger, you had the little Hot Wheels things where it'll go, you can shoot the car and you'll do like
Yeah, do
uh
like the
like the
360 thing.
360, yeah, the 360 in the air, like the road actually goes in the air like a swirl.
Yeah,
They're like a O, like a donut, like a O, right?
yeah.
Like it goes
The
up in
loop.
the air and then you come back down. All right, well it's like that, but it's in circles. It just goes in circles, like like a donut. In other words, right?
Yeah.
Standing up and shit. Man, my kids are getting on that shit, bro. Then and it goes really fast, and then all of a sudden they stay stuck at the top. It stays at the top for for a little bit, so they're upside down, with their heads upside down. My wife be getting there, so she was like, let's get in. I'm like, hell no, I can't do it. Just by looking at it, I can't do it. I like to get in
Yeah.
the train. They got the little train, and you go slow as shit, and it just takes you all around the whole boardwalk. I fuck with
Uh,
that. I like those kind of
yeah.
rides. Slow and no
Uh,
harm.
I got
No.
like I like wild shit, bro.
Yeah, I bet, boy. Hell yeah. Nah, I can't do none of that shit.
Yeah, I got on that. I went to the Six Flags in Mexico City. I went to the what's it called? Knott's Berry Farm in California. I've been to that Universal, and some little theme parks over there in Florida. They got like little baby ones.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
It'd be kind of hard to live in Florida. Probably spend money all the time.
I feel like the jobs they have there match their expenses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they get paid when you're there established. You get paid around a decent amount to pay your bills. It's like here in Texas, we got that. I think we're still in Texas. We're still $7.25 minimum wage.
Same with Kansas. Yep.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, $77.20, and this has been for years, bro. Over 10 years, bro. Because I remember when the minimum wage in Texas, it was like fucking, it was like
$5.
650, bro.
Yeah.
And then or like five something at first, 525, and then he went up to like 650, and then he went up to 725, and that's it. He's never changed from there. But everything went up with it. You know, like when it was like 525 or 555 or something like that. I don't know. Everything was a specific amount of uh cost. And then it went up, and the food costs and the rent costs and the light costs and everything just kind of went up with it. And then when it went up again, everything went up again.
Yeah. Everything's still like twice or three times ever since COVID. Everything's been up like twice as much or three times. It never even came down.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I'm surprised that over there where you're at, when you find houses for like 900, $800 and shit like that. You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's crazy.
bro. And you supposedly have the best. Supposedly here in Texas, you have the best taxes, bro. And especially in real estate, you have the best deals. And I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
Well, a lot of people from California do go to Texas because you can get like mansions and stuff like that for 100K, 200K. Well,
Yeah,
that was back then. They're probably more expensive now.
Cause in Cali, the mansions are way up. Like everything is so expensive that
Same
the money
shit with Boston too, bro. Same shit with Boston.
that the money that they make, they're like, oh, it's in Texas. I can take the money that I make in Cali, take it to Texas, and it's double.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that.
Yeah, in California, you get charged to breathe, like real talk.
Hell yeah, yeah. They charge you for air.
I remember.
I step outside in Boston, it's $100. Like step 1 foot out on the concrete, $100.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, one time when I visited California, bro, gas was like 280 over here. Tell me why it was like $6 over there. Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was sick to my stomach.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I think in Florida it was expensive. Nah, it was so.
I think Florida's very affordable. Florida is.
It depends where you're at, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You go to Miami.
True. Yeah, that's true.
It ain't affordable.
Yeah, it depends on where you are.
Yeah,
Miami's expensive as shit.
Miami's gonna take it on
Oh, yeah.
the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because our room is really
Fact.
cool.
Yeah, bro. And Miami's gonna take a fucking arm on the leg. Texas is pretty. I say, Texas and Louisiana. Louisiana's pretty affordable, pretty cheap. But it depends, like, I guess. Yeah, because my dad used to stay in Louisiana. He used to work over there. And I used to go with him sometimes over there.
What he used to do?
He did different things, bro. But at the time when he was in Louisiana, he was a laying tile. He was a tile installer. He do like restrooms and floors and shit like that. But for commercial, not for residential. Commercial buildings. Right now he's in Mississippi. Right now he's working in the HVACs. What is it? Installing the air conditioner. Yeah, installing the air conditioners and shit like that.
That's a good gig.
In commercial buildings. So what they do is they install the ducts, the air ducts first, like, and then I guess somebody else takes care of the connecting it to the actual main um the main
Well,
thing, but they handle the ducks in the ceiling, putting them. That boy Lou.
Bravo. Lou.
That boy Martin.
Chilling, man.
Sir.
Chilling.
Hey, so you gotta download 4 on your phone, Lou?
Oh, that boy Lou?
Where I need to get a controller at a Best Buy down here on the street.
Yeah, you can get control, or you can pull a pepper and play with your fingers.
Damn.
Oh. Hey, I got a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
What's your kind of car, bro? Like what do you like? Like if you was to buy a vehicle, you don't have to be like a Lamborghini or Ferrari or none of that shit. Like you just what
GTR.
kind a GTR? What is that? A Nissan? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Infinity? Nissan?
Nissan Skyline.
All right. Yeah. So you a racer type, huh?
Yeah, that's
And
been
then
my favorite car for the longest.
you, sir?
I like challengers.
Are you a racer too?
Yeah, right.
Challengers, yeah. Challengers are. I like the old school one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I man, my favorite car, bro. Like, if you ask me, like, an old school car, I'm gonna give me a Buick or I'm gonna give me a Cadillac. A Buick, it gotta be like a LeSabre or like a Cadillac. I take me like a DeVille.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I believe so. I got limits. Yeah.
That's the type of shit I like, bro. Or like if you talk about old school, like 1998 or something, or 1990 something, we're talking about Fleetwoods.
I'm picturing when you're talking about these vehicles. I'm picturing the Texas flag.
Huh?
I said when you talk about these vehicles, I'm picturing the Texas flag, like with the rims,
Yeah.
the spout rims.
Oh. Yeah, now my shit gotta have some man, I don't know, some fucking spokes, some we gotta have some fans, some propellers on that. But the wheels, bro, they look sweet. I might have seen that picture of one of them. I fuck
I
with
can
this
see
one
Martin.
hard.
I can see that boy Martin in a Cutlass.
Oh, a Cutlass, bro. And we used to have a Cutlass. I forgot what year it was. It was a Cutlass 2-door, badass white Cutlass, bro, with that the the roof was soft top. Man, bro. Fuck, bro. I'm telling you, one of those over here, you're like, damn, like over here over here in Houston, I don't know about everywhere else, but like in Houston, if you got an old school car, you you're like hell yeah, you got style. That's I don't know. It's just it's a Houston thing. I don't know.
No, that's everywhere. You got an old school.
You got old
That's
school.
fire. Hell yeah.
You got style, bro. You're like man, and then you put some nice rims on it. We're talking about like over here, we either some swangers, some propellers, bro. I don't know, like some Dayton's. Nice, bro. Look at this right here, y'all. Oh, I see you, Lou. Lou did the do? What the fuck? That should look good. What is that? The one that has the orange on the plate, the long plate. What is that? It's toast.
Banana and Nutella
Man,
French toast.
Nutella, yeah.
Sir.
My dog.
That
Yeah,
feels
that
good.
looks
My
good.
dog.
That coffee look good too, bro.
Hell yeah. And it's
That
mad
coffee.
cheap. Like
Oh
me and
yeah.
my girl, we
Well,
like all the shit is mad cheap. Like, and it's a nice portion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Look at that Fleetwood, y'all. 1998, bro.
Nice.
Right there. You see that long back? You got that long back?
Yeah.
Yep. You put a fifth wheel in the back, pop the trunk, neon lights. The trunk is full of 18s. Fucking windows damn near breaking. You feel me? Hell yeah. Let's see. Well, me and my wife do we going to my son has his little friend that stays in like in I don't want to say it's Acre Homes, but I think it's like Acre Homes area. Well, all right, so over there you got this little car wash, little busted down car wash, right? But I want to say every Friday or every weekend, you got the slabs. You got the slabs, bro. The couple we call them slabs. Nothing but Caddies, Buicks.
Order submitted.
Some are modern cars. Some are old school cars. All candy paint, and they're all one color too. You got like 10 royal blue Buick Cadillacs. What else they have? Buick Cadillacs, fucking um. It's mostly old school cars, but they got some modern cars, and other brands and shit. But they try to keep it Caddy and Buick and on some swangers, and they all look the same, bro. And then you have the blue ones, you have the green ones, you have the orange ones, the red ones, and it's like a crew, like just like 10, 15 of them posted up right there at the car wash. It's like a little show, the car show. And some of them were like low riders and they dropping the fucking like some convertible ones. Boom, drop the top or whatever. Damn, it's look badass, bro.
They be having a meetup, huh?
Huh?
They'll be meeting up over there.
Yeah, the little meetups, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
tight.
you have meetup. We have something called Slap Sunday, and it's an area 59, 45 or 59. I forgot where, but you go there and it's like a whole shopping center, weird, bro, with nothing but slabs, bro. Nothing but slabs. We're talking about all kind of cars. I don't care, Cadillacs, Escalades, DeVille's, the Sabres, Buicks, uh, shit. I don't know, whatever, but whatever, and they get them slapped out. You got them swingers, boats, Dayton's, lowriders, all type of shit, bro. Like just man, it looks badass, bro. You go out there, everybody parks. They open up their hoods, show what they got under the hood and the trunk and all that shit. It's a nice little slab show. It's like them car meets or whatever.
That's tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're real big.
Y'all be going to them?
I used to go to them. I know my brother-in-law goes. He goes for sure. He be going like, I don't know now, but because he just had a baby. But I know before he had his baby, he was out there like every other week.
I'm gonna start playing soccer out here on the weekends, fam.
And what?
Play soccer.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I met some dudes that play soccer, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Soccer's nice. My my cousin, and my uncles, they used to like. I'm not really a sports guy, bro. I like boxing. Like if if I had to choose something or watch something, it has to
Yeah,
be boxing. Like I was watching Carmel. Y'all know Carmel? There's a young dude, Carmel. What's his last name? Man, he's a fucking beast for his age. Carmel Moden. Like I saw when he first got into the boxing era, like to the boxing area, he was like an amateur, right? He was learning how to box and stuff like that. He had good like skill set, but he wasn't fast. Right now, his speed is fucking. Is I feel like him, and if he was to fight, I know Javante Davis. I think he's from where Lou's from. I'm
hmm
not I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's from Boston. Actually, I don't know.
the guy that you've been watching.
No, no, no. Where
Who?
Lou at? Lou, where you at?
What's his name?
Javante Davis.
He's from Boston.
Now, I don't know. I'm saying I
Nah,
think he's from Boston. I'm not sure.
nah, I don't think so. Nah, nah, nah.
Hold on. Well,
Mm-mm. I think he's from New
wait.
York.
Nah, he's not. He's not a you know.
No,
Nah.
Out of the Google search.
Let's see. He's from. Oh, he's from Baltimore, Maryland. He's from Baltimore. But you know
I
Javante
knew
though.
that actually. I actually knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Yep. He's from B more because I know him and Lamar Jackson are cool. Yep.
Well, all right. Well, I feel like if that Carmel dude, Moden, he's a young one. He's a young fighter. His skills right now are so beast, bro, that if he fights Gervonta, I think he'll beat him, bro, for sure.
Honestly, I thought Javante lost his last fight. That's a
Damn, I thought
draw
it was.
against Roach.
Yeah, I thought that was it was a
It was
tie.
a
I think.
tie.
Yeah, it was a tie.
It was a tie. But I'm saying I thought Roach won. When they gave that decision of a tie, you could
Yeah.
see on Javante's face that he was like relieved because Roach was giving him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even try to like fight it that it was a tie. Roach was like, "Nah, I won." Javante was like, "Oh, thank God." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
So
was
that's
like,
how you
that
can
night
tell.
is over.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Where y'all be watching boxing, yo?
On YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I'm gonna once I get back to the crib, I'll send you some links I'll be using to watch free shit. Like I watch, bro. One thing about me, bro, if I don't gotta pay for something, I'm not paying for shit. Like I
Hey, let's
gotta,
go.
bro. I don't care how much bread, bro.
Me
I'm
and
not.
you both.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I got a couple of websites that I use for movies and shows. Like there's some where you need to pay, but
I do
you know what I
F
mean.
move.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you right now a little clip from that guy, Carmel Moden. I swear, bro. If you watch this fight, it's about 15 minutes, bro. Watch it, bro. Just watch it. You're gonna see how he's a young one and he's going against a vet. I don't want to say like a veteran, but he's like I guess a vet in boxing. Because he'll grown folk. He's an older guy, but Moden is just beating the fuck out of this guy, bro. I'm talking about, and then you could tell every punch is a power punch, bro. And then he has this little
Like Wilder.
yeah, he has this fucking this combinations, bro, that he just throws it. He has a lot of stamina, bro. Like I'm like, then I would have been tired after two of those combinations. Like I would have been exhausted. This motherfucker he's a young cat, bro, and I think he's in his prime, bro, right now. I don't think he has much light on him right now because you got the other ones that are like taking over like Javante, that Ryan Garcia, the other guy, what's his name, Rolly Romero, and then you got other guys like what's his name, Lopez. I forgot his name. They're all like mid. I think 145 ish, 135 to 145. So I want to say like maybe like a lightweight or something like that. I don't know. But boxing, I could watch this shit all day as long as it's like good boxers. Now I know they got skills and they willing to put a show. I'll watch that shit. Bro. I love boxing.
Boxing is the one sport I would watch, but I never watched it. I can't lie to you and say that I have, but I haven't. You know what I
Telling
mean?
you, bro, dabble into a little bit, bro. You will love that shit.
Yeah,
You'll be
I
like,
love watching boxing.
it's like
Y'all send me the link so I can be watching them fights. That's something I would watch. Like I
Yeah,
get
I do.
I used to
I
use
do
personal
YouTube.
sports.
There was another.
YouTube? What you got? YouTube Premium?
Nah, it's just regular YouTube.
I got
Like
YouTube.
someone like some other streamer or someone else is streaming it on their YouTube channel. That you watch that.
Yeah, you. Nah, I like going to like to. All right, so let's say just let's say
Mhm.
Canelo's gonna fight, right? He gonna fight somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then they gonna premiere the match at like Ojo Locos or like a bar, a sports bar, or like and me and my wife will go. We'll go.
Mm-hmm.
If because lately we haven't gone, but when it came to boxing matches, we were really on it, and so we'll go to like bars and shit like that, like sports bar, to go watch the fights, bro, or like a restaurant that's premiering it, right? They're like, all right, tonight we're gonna have the boxing match. You come and drink beer and eat some wings or whatever, and we'll do that shit, bro. We'll go to a spot to go watch the fight, but there is a point in time where we got the Amazon stick, the Fire Stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I know you're talking about.
All right. Well, there was a guy that I knew that had a subscription for the IPTVs, right? And I was paying like $20, and we get the match. We'll get all the matches, everything like movies and all that. Well, not for free, but because I was paying $20 a month. But all the pay per view shit was viewable. So that's what I'll be
That's
watching.
basically free.
Basically, yeah, I guess, yeah, because the matches are a little more expensive and shit. But yeah, we'll have like family come. My mother-in-law, brother-in-law, they'll come over, the families, and we'll do fajitas, and just chill, watch the fight and shit. That shit was badass.
Oh yeah.
Have some more orange juice.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to,
One of you drop. What do y'all think?
about to be using all type of funding partners coming up. But yeah, I think it looks like we're about to. I don't know. I haven't really been able to really analyze, but it just this. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But this move definitely didn't happen. I think. I hope no one went short after the drop.
Dang. Also, nice little retest at the 52. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm fixing to go to work.
Oh, all right, Bill.
I should be home like at 5. Yeah. Well, if you try to play the game.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know, bro.
All right, family. I'll do wellness check. Y'all have a good day.
My boy Luke. I'm a